We have seen how to create classes with member variables and provide a constructor to initialize those variables. The next thing we want to do is to figure out how to add functionality to classes. And as you can see from the old code, we still have some functions to describe a person given a name, age, and a height. So now that we have a person class, it would be nice if we could move these functions inside the class itself. And this makes sense because these functions provide functionality that is relevant to the person class. So let's go ahead, and here I can cut these functions and then I can paste them inside the class itself. And I'm just going to fix the indentation quickly, just like this. And we're ready to continue. Now, one thing that I want to point out is that these functions all take some input parameters. However, these input parameters are no longer necessary because the functions themselves now have access to the member variables inside the person class. So let me remove these parameters, just like this. And this one as well. And what I can do now is to go back to the main method, and over here I can print person.describe, for example, and I can run the code, and I can see that the correct string is printed to console. Before I continue, I want to choose only one of the two methods over here, since they do the same thing. So I'm going to remove the first one, and I'm just going to keep the second one and rename it as describe, just like this. So in summary, we have found a way to use functions inside a class. And by doing so, we have discovered that functions have access to all the member variables that are declared inside the class. And by the way, when a function is defined inside a class, it is also called a method. So just remember that every time I use the word method, I mean a function that is inside a class. So let's continue on the next video.